Hey, how you doing? It's Micah. Um, I really came to talk to everybody about, how far we've come. How really far we've come. Like, we really just sit back and go over your whole life and you'll see you're not where you once was. You've excelled, you've matured, and you've become a whole different person throughout the years. And I feel like a lot of people don't give themselves credit for that. For how they've changed, but how they've continued to grow as an individual. And I feel like us as people, we gotta give ourselves a little bit of celebration in life. Just a little bit. To let us know that, hey, we're on the right track to where we want to go and where we need to be and where we're trying to be. Because having an old mindset, having a mindset of the same thing over and over again, because sometimes when you realize you keep doing the same thing over and over again, the same result will appear. So you have to do something different. And that starts with also self-evaluation and, building yourself up as an individual. Letting you know, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to do. And I got to try to find some way to really become a better person. And find some way to get to that goal that I'm setting for myself. Because when you do the same thing over and over again, it doesn't really get you anywhere. It just plants the same mindset. You feel like you're not going to get there because you're doing the same thing over and over again. So I always tell people, always stay positive, really. Always have motivation to do something. Whatever it is in life that you want to do, always have motivation to do it. Because guess what? You'll never know where it'll take you if you don't continue on doing it. You'll never know where your life could go if you don't keep on doing it. And sometimes you have to think about that, You really do. You gotta think about, okay, if I keep doing this, it may not be an easy way or easy process, but if I keep on doing this, I'm going to end up somewhere. I'm going to end up recognized. I'm going to end up being in a place where I want to be. And that's why I always thank God so much, because He's covered me in so many different ways. He's covered me in situations where I was uncertain and I didn't feel like I was going to make it. And it's really about putting all your trust in Him. I feel like a lot of people really don't listen when I say that, or even when it's being said. Because a lot of people say they trust God, but then they worry so much about how things are going to end up. When you got to understand, Jesus has the final say. And if His final say is no, then it's a no. If His final say is yes, then it's a yes. You got to understand, though. But that don't mean live your life and be worried about what this is going to happen. If this is going to happen, if that's going to happen, that's not going to get you anywhere. I'm just grateful to even be alive, honestly. I feel like we all deserve and need to give God some praise and acknowledgement, because there's a lot of people that didn't wake up today. There's a lot of people who had a goal, who had a motivation, who had a mindset to do a lot in life and didn't get that chance. But just know, every day that you wake up, it's a gift. Every day that you wake up, it's a reason why you're still on this earth, because you're meant to do something to change the world in some way. Because I guarantee you, what you put into this world is what you will get out of it. Just remember that. And there is definitely, I'm telling you, there is definitely something in store for you in the future. No matter how long it takes you to get there, it's definitely something big for you in the future. No matter if you're 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, don't matter when your life take off. That may just be where God have you. It may take you till the end to get to where you're trying to go. You just gotta trust God all the way through it. Because guess what? Your life ain't over until the Lord say it's over. So it don't matter how long it take you to, build that dream that you have, that big future that you see in your head, no matter how long it take for you to really execute and feel like you gonna succeed at that, no matter if it take you 10, 15, 20 years. If it's gonna happen, God will see it through. If it's in his will, he will see it through. So don't beat yourself up on why something is taking so long to get to you, or why your blessings ain't falling in like how you want them to. Trust the Lord. Trust his process. Trust what he's doing in your life. Trust that because trust me, everything he's doing, he knows what you're thinking. He knows what you're doing. He knows how your life is going to go. He knows what the end of you will be. He knows. So I be telling people, like, don't just sit there and just be thinking, oh, nothing's ever going to change for you. Everything's going to stay the same. You don't have faith. When you think like that, you don't have faith. And that's why I be asking people, where is your faith? Where is it for real? Is it somewhere around the cone over there? Is it somewhere deep in the shadow? Where is it? Where is it? That's what I would want to know. Because I know as long as God keeps breath in my body, as long as God keeps a roof over my head, I know that I am all right. And however long it takes me to get to where I'm trying to go, or what I'm trying to do in life, I'm okay with the wait. I'm okay with the process. I'm okay with the struggle. Whatever God want me to go through, we're going to go through it. It don't matter what it is. If we got to struggle all the way up until whenever, if God still want us to struggle some more, we just going to struggle some more. Of course, we don't want to struggle like that, but if that's what God want, we just going to do that. We're going to go where God wants us to go. We're not going to be worried about if somebody else is, making it, we not making it. We just trust in God. We just trust in God. It's always something I want to feel like I want to embrace and bring to everybody. And I try to bring positivity and motivation to everybody. Because I just want people to understand that everybody should have a chance. A chance in life. Because you gotta understand, you may not make it, but you sure won't make it if you don't try. Really give yourself a chance in this life. Give yourself a chance to grow. Give yourself a chance to continue to have a life. Give yourself a chance to struggle. Give yourself a chance to grow as an individual. Give yourself a chance. Because we ain't going to live long. Living your whole life worried, wondering if this going to happen, if that's going to happen. All you got to do is step out of bed every day and put your feet and put your pedal to the metal every single day. Something's going to come out of that. All your work and everything you're doing, something's going to come out of that. You just got to be willing to go through it. Go through the process, no matter how long it takes. Don't worry about how long it's going to take you. Worry about how happy you're going to be when it's all over. And when you look back on it, you're going to be like, this was definitely worth the struggle. And you're going to be like, God definitely gave me everything I ever prayed for. Actually, more than what I prayed for. And that's what you got to think about. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance to make mistakes. Give yourself a chance to pick yourself up. Give yourself a chance to regroup yourself. Give yourself a chance. Don't sit there and just wonder and try to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Just naturally let it flow. Give yourself a chance.